Hey guys, what's going on? I just wanted to continue pushing out the content for this new channel. I know I saw a lot of views on the first one as far as my Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow video. If you haven't already checked that out, you can go check that out. It's just my opinion. Like I said, all these videos, all this content is just my opinion. You can comment and argue, do whatever you want to do. Have a debate with me. I will be happy to listen to anybody's views or topics or categories they want to bring up, or if you want me to review something, anything at all, put it in the comments. I'll read it, or send it to me on Twitter, Instagram, AKMore08. Like I said, if you like these videos, obviously, so I'm trying to build my brand, build my channels up, so you can subscribe. It's free. Like it, dislike it, whatever you need to do, whatever. So this next video, I'm trying to push the content out, so I will be making a few videos over the next few days over different topics, like I said. But this video right here is going to be top 5 running backs all time, my opinion, in the NFL history. It's a topic, the sports is my thing. I want to continue to push out so many sports videos over just a range of topics. Whatever anybody wants to talk about or anything, just hit me up and I will talk about it. But right now, top 5 running backs, my opinion. Be a shorter video. I won't go too far into detail, but of all time. So, number 1, easy. Nobody will ever touch him, in my opinion. Barry Sanders. Pure and simple. He only played till he was 30. He retired early because... I'll tell you why he retired early. He did just like Calvin Johnson, and because they both saw through, they made their money, they did their thing, and are definitely at the age of 30, if they would have kept going in their career, they would have been the greatest of all time. No one can argue that at all. If they would have finished out a full career like most people and most running backs, most receivers, gone up to like 36, 38 years old, whatever it is, and retired, the stats wouldn't have lied. They would have had the best careers of all time. But they played for the Detroit Lions. Come on, guys. Let's all get real. The Detroit Lions are a trash organization. Not knocking the team. The team's doing the best they can at times. They have their moments and everything. The organization, the owner, the city just sucks. So that's my opinion. It just really sucks. And they mishandle and mishandle their players. So that being said, Barry Sanders, number 1, stats don't lie. Dude, you couldn't touch him on the field. Dude was fast, strong. He could do everything, literally everything. Number 2, Emmitt Smith, easy, hands down. He's the all-time rushing record leader for a reason. The thing about Emmitt Smith is that a lot of people don't give him the credit that he's due, because he was on the Dynasty Cowboys team, Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, Dion, all them or whatever. No, screw that. The dude was the all-time leading rushing leader, past Walter Payton, everything. He was the best running back. Not as good as Barry, like I said, because if Barry would have finished out his career, to be honest, there's no telling. The ceiling was so high for Barry Sanders. No one could touch him. Emmitt Smith, though, the thing about Emmitt Smith is he never, ever went backwards for negative yards. If you watch any of Emmitt Smith's highlight reels and everything, the dude was always trucking forward. Even if it's like 3 yards, 2 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards, he never went backwards. The dude was always a positive yard, move the chains, ball out back, straight up the middle, whatever you want to do. He was a beast. Number 3, this one was kind of hard because my 3 and 4 were very close. We're very close together, okay? So a lot of people might disagree with me on this, but my number 3 back, in my opinion, was LaDainian Tomlinson. Because, again, he retired pretty early. He only had an 8-year career, to be honest. He could have kept going, I think, and he could have went longer. He made his money, though, and he did his thing. The dude was an absolute beast at TCU all the years. He was a beast in high school. I mean, he was his single season touchdown is still the highest of any running back. Nobody will ever touch that. I truly believe in running backs, because running backs are starting to die out nowadays, and everybody's going to the air attack. And I mean, you got to be a run and pass catching running back nowadays. Yeah, you're not just like a hard nose, and that's what LT was. He was a pass and run running back. 31 touchdown season though. In 2000, I think that was 2006 or. I can't remember exactly when it was, but 31 touchdowns in the season. You can't touch that. He's fourth all time, or seventh all time on rushing leaders and rushing yards. Fourth all time on all-purpose yards, just all-purpose yards, run, catch. Number 3, I think, in total touchdowns scored for a running back ever, something like that. So LT is my opinion. If he would have kept going instead of just ending it at 8 years, again, just like Barry, would have had some more stats than anybody gives him credit for real. So 4th, Jim Brown. Like I said, my 3rd and 4th were kind of up in the air, and I didn't really know where I wanted to place them. But 4th, Jim Brown. There's no question. Jim Brown was Jim Brown. Like, I mean, the dude had crazy stats also. He was amazing. So enough said on that. But he played for the Browns. I can't remember who else he played for, if he did play for anybody else, but he was amazing. He was amazing. Stats were amazing. He was a pit bull of running backs. Like, he really was. Now the number 5, like I said, this is my top 5 all time. You can disagree. I probably let me tell you something. I left off a lot of people. This is just my opinion, top 5 all time on just what they did and what they could have done in their career if they would have continued on a path of destruction that they were on as running backs. I've left off. Let me tell you some people that I've left off that were honorable mentions: Tony Dorsett, Herschel Walker, Eric Dickerson. And that's a big one. Eric Dickerson was hard to leave off this list. But again, Tony Dorsett, Herschel Walker, Eric Dickerson. You got Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson was a multi-sport player, but hell, he was a good running back too. There's a bunch of them. Walter Payton. I mean, like, I'm leaving off a lot, but just as far as style and, like I said, stats, this is my opinion. Y'all, like I said, in the comments, y'all can comment and say I'm crazy and everything like that. But for me leaving off all those people, I didn't want to leave those off. I just had to name my 5 that I really think were the best of all time to do it, in my opinion, and just based on me watching highlights and seeing them play and stats. So number 5, the final one, it was up in the air with Earl Campbell and O.J. Simpson. I had to go with O.J. Because O.J.'s O.J. Regardless of his off-the-field white Bronco killer mentality, if he did do it or not. I mean, obviously there's people that still say he didn't do it and everything, but it was a pretty close case. But O.J. was O.J. Dude was a monster. In college, he was a monster. And NFL, he was a monster. I mean, hell, Heisman Trophy. I mean, everything. He had all of it. It was hard between him, because Earl Campbell ran so much harder than all the guys I just mentioned. I mean, bulldozed over everybody. Earl Campbell was amazing, but he had a lot of issues. Like, I mean, it started getting to his head. He started getting hit in the head way too much. Like, there was a lot of things that were going on with Earl Campbell, but he was a beast also. Marshall Faulk. I left off Marshall Faulk. Left off Warwick Dunn. I mean, this Sean Alexander, as many people says that Sean Alexander was great. There's a lot out there. I mean, there's so many running backs, guys, that were amazing and could have easily made this top 5. This top 5 is not going to be like anybody else's top 5 because it was so hard to make this list. But this is my opinion. I'm just pushing out the content for y'all. Comment, like, dislike, whatever in the comments or whatever, and on this video, and see and we can have a discussion. I'll be happy to, give my opinion on why, or I think I covered it though on pretty much why on all these things. So just hit me up, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Twitter AKMore08, Instagram AKMore08. Just follow. Hit me up, message me, direct message. I'm all open. The next video I will be doing will be coming on shortly. I'll put it on. It is going to be a movie review, my first movie review, now that I've put a couple of sports things. And then probably tomorrow or Friday I will do a music review on something that, just some music and stuff like that I've been listening to lately. And then another topic we will be going over will be DC versus Marvel. That's going to be probably a longer video because I got to cover a lot. That's a sensitive subject to a lot of people that DC and Marvel fans, comic fans. Like I'm the nerds. The nerd's going to come out of me that day, but it's also going to come out on a lot of other people and enrage a lot of people with what I have to say on that. So, y'all, like I said, I will be pushing that content out for y'all and keeping this channel growing. Hopefully, I'm just trying to live a dream. All right, bye, y'all.